everyone, and welcome to another CPD session on how to create videos at home, whether this is for educational purpose or any kind of other purpose you would like. Hopefully you'll find this useful. My name is Heather and I am a member of the STEM response team at the University of Wolverhampton, and today I'm going to show you how you can add extra things into your videos. So today I'm going to show you how you can add pictures into your videos, how you can add text into your videos, how you can add another video into your video, and also how you can add music or a sound in the background if you'd like. So firstly, let's recap a few things that were covered in the previous video. So if you haven't edited your video already, or you're just beginning, you'd click here on create a new project, and this is where you can upload your video content. If before, like how I have done today, you have already uploaded your video and already trimmed it and split it and got rid of all the bits we didn't want, I have saved this video in my projects, and this is where I'm going to get my video from today. If you haven't watched a video on how to trim, how to split and how to upload content to our Movie Maker, if you go back one of the sessions, all the information is in there and that is taught to you by Elise. So as you can see here, I am using the HD Movie Maker Pro. I just got this off the App Store that's on my Windows computer. There is a free version of this, it's just called Movie Maker Free. As I believe was mentioned previously, some of the tiles that are here are not available, and there's certain features that you're unable to do with the free version that you can do with the Pro. There's a few sneaky ways around it, which I'll show you. But again, this Pro version of the software would only cost me £9. So if you're making a lot of educational content at home or a lot of videos at home and need to do a lot of editing, it may be beneficial purchasing. So I'm going to open the video file that we're going to be editing today. So as you can see, I have already got my videos edited here. I have my title screen, my introduction bit, and what my end is going to be. So firstly, I'm going to show you how you can add images into your video. So if you click on the video section which you'd like to add images, so I'm going to add this section here, and please excuse the awful still picture that Movie Maker has decided to use of my face. If you go into More Tools and click Edit Video, it'll open this new section just here where you can change bits of your video. Hi everyone, and so you can change on the Pro version, you can change the speed of the clip, so you can speed it up or slow it down. Unfortunately, this isn't available in the free version. However, in the free version, you're still able to control the volume of the clip. We have transitions here, and we'll talk about these in just a little bit. But what we're going to do first is photo overlay. So essentially what I do before I add pictures to my video, I watch my video again and I note down the time frames in which I want to add images into my video. And I think this is important as it just speeds up the process a little bit, rather than you watching the video and then having to pick the precise points where you want to add videos yourself or add images yourself while watching it. This just makes the process a little bit easier. So the first time which I want to add any images into my video is at 2 minutes 20. So I can just move this bar along the bottom until I get to 2 minutes 20. And again, an awful picture that it's stuck on. If I go over here to add photo, click that and it'll open up your documents essentially now. So as you can see, it is opened my documents and it's in the folder that I want already. So I'm just going to select the image that I want to insert into this video clip. So I've selected it just here and you should see it pop into the screen ever so tiny. So over here you can change how big you want the image, so you can have it so it takes up the whole screen, or you can have it so it just takes up a little bit. As I'm speaking about this image, I've left a space next to me whilst recording to have the image next to me, so I'm just going to make it so it fits into that gap. Then at the bottom here, this shows you how long the image is going to be on your screen essentially. So when I've gone through my video, I've noted when I want images to enter and when I want them to leave. So I want this image to be on the screen from 2 minutes 20 to 2 minutes 58. So I'll just take the end of this bar here and move it until I get to 2 minutes 28, which you'll see at the bottom just moving. 2 minutes 58, sorry. Like that. So if I were to play the video now, see at the moment there is no image on the screen, and at 2:20 the image appears, and then at 2:58 the image will
and skulls of
disappear.
an Asian ancestry are more short and wide and have more prominent cheekbones.
Like that. The next time I want an image to appear is at 3:29. So again, I move this to 3:29 and I press add photo again, and then click the photo that I want, and I'll insert it into the screen. And again, I can adjust the size and click on it on the screen to move it where I want it to go, and again then control how long I want the image on screen for. So I only want this for 10 seconds. Then you simply do this and continue to do this for how many images you want. You can have 2 images at the same time if you'd wish. So for example, if I go back to 3:29 here where I've inserted this image, I can also add another photo, for example. And I can alter the size of that one also, and I can see I can have 2 images at the same time on the screen. And again, I can control how long that one is also on the screen for, so I can make them basically appear and disappear at the same time. So now I have finished adding all the images that I wanted to include into my video. So if you press OK, you'll go back to the other screen on Movie Maker, but if you want to, you can double check that you've placed everything in the right place by simply watching through the video yourself and seeing when the images appear. Sometimes there is a bit of a delay on Movie Maker itself. So it might feel like you haven't positioned those in the correct position, but 9 times out of 10 you have. It's just a bit of delay in the software itself. So we'll go back to the main screen. With Movie Maker Pro, you're allowed to upload as many images as you'd want per clip. However, with Movie Maker Free, it only allows you to upload 1 image per clip, essentially. So a little sneaky way to get around this is to trim your actual video into multiple clips or multiple segments which you'd want different images to appear, and upload those images into the right clip there, and when you save it, it'll come all together. It's a bit more of harder work, or it's a bit of a longer way. That's the only way to get around it if you do not have the Pro version. We also have transition here, and this is how your segments transition from one another. So we have no transition, or we can have fade, for example. And if I click this section here and I go transition and I go fade, when we watch this bit of the clip, you'll see that this will fade out into my next clip. And you can see how that is more of a fade than a direct cut, and they could be something that you may want to use. Again, you don't have to use this, and there are many different transitions if you would like to use those. A thing you can do also is if you record a video and you want to add a voiceover afterwards, or you'd like to add a soundtrack or a bit of music in the background, you can add a soundtrack. And if you click edit soundtrack here, it brings you into this section here. So you can insert a voiceover or record a voiceover or insert music into the background. So I'm going to add some music now that I have on my folders. Again, they have some built-in music you can use. If you are using music in the background, make sure there's no copyright associated with it, and all the music that you're inserting is free. A website which we have used previously is called bensound.com, and this has some few free music in there that you can use in all your videos. You just simply need to state that the music credit is to benmusic.com. So we have our music here, and as you can see, the music seems to finish before the end of my actual video, and you can see there's a big section here where I am speaking, and I of course don't want that. So if I put my arrows all together just there and press delay, I can drag this so that this bit doesn't start playing until we get to the end slide, and press OK. You can see it extends it out nicely. So you can add different effects, so you can fade the music in and fade it out, and you can change the volume itself, and obviously you can trim bits of the music that you don't want to be in there. So I normally, again, it's personal preference, I fade in or out. I fade out the music just before I speak, and I fade it in again just after I speak, so it's not quite harsh to the viewer who is watching. And I personally reduce the sound a little bit because I think it's a bit too harsh for a video essentially. So again, you can take it right down to 0 and it plays no sound, or you can have anywhere between 1 is what its default setting is, so you can have anywhere between 0 and 1, or you can even go more than 1 and that will simply double the sound. So I normally go for about 5. I think that is decent sound. And again, this bit here. So once you've finished inserting your soundtrack or your voiceover, it simply saves as it is. Again, you can press play so you can view it. Then we can, if you just press the back button just here, you're back to Movie Maker. Now I'm going to show you how you can add text into your videos. So if you click on the More Tools option again and go Text Overlay, this is how you can add captions onto your videos essentially, or you can just add bits of information if you want to. So again, you use the bar at the bottom here to find the point where you would want your caption essentially. So if I would just say here, for example, I press add caption, and say if I just type University of Wolverhampton, you can see that the text is white here on the screen. So when I put it in the background, you can't see. You can change the colour of the background. So you can change it so it's easier for people to read. So I have pick this blue background here, and then you can change the colour of the font also. So you can say, for example, you can have yellow font on a blue background, and again, this may be beneficial for when you do captions, or may be beneficial for people who have dyslexia, so things are easier to read. And you can change the font of your text. You can make it italic, you can change the elements of your text, you can change the size of your text, and you can change whether it's bold, italics, or underlined. So if you select More Tools again and click Edit Video, you'll be taken back onto the section we were at the very beginning. If you select Sound Overlay, this allows you to sound clip into your videos. This does not work on still images themselves. So if you press Sound Clip and press Select here at the side, they have different defaults that are on the software itself that you can add into your video. Just sound effects that you can put at various points if you need be. And also you can browse audio files, so you can download audio again from the internet, or create your own audio and add that in. So then when you're finished with your video, of course, again, you can press Save Project if you have the Pro version. If you have the free version, it does not allow you to do this, unfortunately. You just have to save the video directly to your computer. So again, I am going to save this video here. And then you would press Save and you would select the formats that you want your video to save in. And then depending on the size of the video and all the bits you add into the videos can be different variations in length. So it might take just a little bit of time for it to download. So now I'm going to show you how you can add a video into a video. So you can see we have these quick tools just over here. If you select Overlay Video, it wants you to upload a video that's going to be your main background. So I've selected this one that we've worked on previously. Then at the bottom here, it goes Add Overlay. So again, you can select the video and you can move it around the screen yourself, and you can either make the video take up all of the screen if you want to, or part of the screen depending on when. And again, at the bottom just here, it allows you to select when the video appears into the first video. So you can have here. And this also allows you to control the sound of the video. So if you have a clip that plays but you're speaking, so you can mute the actual video that's in your video, or if the content in the video is what you want your viewers to hear, you can just simply mute yourself or not speak at that point during recording and play the actual video. There are many other features on Movie Maker that you can use to make your videos fantastic and fun, so just check those out if you have the time. So hopefully I have covered everything you need to know about adding images and adding sound and adding videos into your videos itself. Thank you for listening to this CPD session video. I hope you have a fun time making your educational videos yourself. Thank you. Bye bye.